What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be sitting down and filming my August favorites, which is so weird to say out loud because I want to say the last time I filmed a favorites video was back in January when I did my best of beauty favorites. It's been a long time, but you know what's so good about these videos is that I really get to sit down and talk to you guys about products that I am loving and products I literally cannot stop reaching for, as opposed to me putting it on and it being a very, very lengthy video. So in today's video, I'm gonna get straight to the point. I will have everything listed down below in case you guys want to check out any of these products. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It is going to be a pretty lengthy video. Let me just say that. So grab your tea, matcha, water, coffee, whatever you drink. Right now, I am drinking a grande iced caramel macchiato, triple upside down, in case you guys were wondering. Make sure you guys also like the video. Likes really help me out on my channel. Subscribe if you guys haven't already, and click that bell so that way YouTube will notify you whenever I upload. With that, let's zoom in and let's get into the products. So as you guys know, I recently started doing like a no makeup, barely there, no foundation makeup look. And at first I was using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, but I found that that was a little bit too heavy on my skin. And I was looking for something that was a little bit more skin-like. So I went back to using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This definitely takes me back to when I first started my YouTube channel. I would use this all the time. It's so skin-like and it's very, very lightweight, especially on those days where I'm literally running errands and I don't want to wear a ton of makeup. This is a concealer I'm reaching for. I love to put this directly underneath my eyes, around my nose, all over my chin where I have blemishes and hyperpigmentation, and then I'll just buff it out with a foundation brush and it looks so freaking good. One of the main reasons I switched to using this is because, as you guys know, my skin has really been struggling with like acne and things like that, and I actually researched a bunch of products that were good for acne prone skin and this came up. So if you do struggle with acne like myself, I definitely feel like this is a winner. So check this one out. I do wear the shade 20 Sand. Now don't get me wrong, while I love my no makeup, barely there, no foundation look with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, there are those days when I really want to amp it up and get a little bit more coverage out of my look, and on those days I find myself reaching for the original Too Faced Born This Way foundation. So not the new one that just came out, the original. The formula of this is very fluid, but it's not too fluid to the point where it's runny. It's not thick whatsoever, so it falls like right in the middle. It just blends so seamlessly into the skin that it doesn't settle into any fine lines. It doesn't feel heavy, crepey, anything like that. If you do have more mature skin, I feel like you will really, really love this foundation, because I don't know what it is when I use foundations that are a little bit too matte. I just feel like it makes me look like I've aged like 50 years.
I don't want to get old. When you get old, you're going to be a grandma.
What's wrong with that?
I don't want to be a grandma. I want to just be a kid.
So I definitely recommend checking this out. It's very, very hydrating on the skin. And like I said, it really just like melts into the skin, looks super flawless, very buttery, and just so beautiful. This next favorite actually comes as a surprise because I wasn't thinking I was going to love it as much as I do. And I'm talking about the e.l.f. Retro Paradise Glow Up Body Oil. This one is in the shade Sun Kiss. It's the lightest of the two shades they came out with. They also came out with a deeper shade, but I find that this works perfect for my skin complexion. What I love to do with this is I'll put some on a brush and I'll put some on my shoulders, on my collarbone, especially when I'm wearing like a tank top or something a little bit more low cut. I'll also put some on my legs depending on if I'm wearing shorts or how I'm feeling. But it is so beautiful. As you can see, I put some on the back of my hand here, and my hand is literally glowing. I do have to blend it in just a little bit more, but I love the way it feels. It's not too oily or too greasy. It dries down very, very nicely, and it's also not like a chunky glitter or anything like that. It just gives your skin such a beautiful, healthy glow. I do know that this is available inside Target stores, or if you can't find it in your local Target, I will have it listed down below. Like highly recommend this. So this next favorite probably comes as no surprise because I literally use it in every single video, and I'm talking about the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. Like clearly, I love this so much. I'm almost out of it. Like I barely have any left, but I do have a backup right here because hello, it's a spot on dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And when I tell you this is like glue for your face, it's like glue for your face. It's so tacky to touch that whatever you put on top, it's not going to smudge, budge, or go anywhere. So I definitely recommend getting your hands on this. I felt bad for using it for a while because I know it was sold out like literally everywhere, but to my knowledge, it is back in stock. So I highly recommend you guys check this out before it sells out again. So let's actually switch gears a little bit and talk about false lashes. When I tell you these are my new obsession, I'm talking false lash extensions, but for a fraction of the price. These individual lashes by House of Lashes are my go-to. I love them so much. I'm wearing them right now. I do prefer more of a fit and flare look, but what I love most about these is that you can kind of custom create your own lash depending on whatever it is you're into. I did pick up the triples and then I picked up the doubles. You really don't need all that many at all to get your own custom lash look. I cannot feel them on my eyes whatsoever. I feel like they're very, very user-friendly. Do they take a little bit longer to put on as opposed to strip lashes? Absolutely, but I feel like the extra time is totally worth it. So I highly recommend checking those out. Literally, do not walk, run, because I'm gonna literally buy them all. I'm just saying. Colourpop is literally killing it with all of their new launches, but a palette I constantly find myself going back to is the Going Coconuts palette. You guys know I love this palette so much. I love that it is a plastic palette, so it feels a little bit more high quality and luxe in your hand. They also utilize all the empty space with the mirror, which you guys know I could always appreciate. This has a really, really good mixture between shimmers and also mattes. I also love that this is not a warm tone palette, so it doesn't pull warm whatsoever. It's more neutral with a hint of cool to it, but it's not like gray. I have it on my eyes right now and I'm high-key, low-key obsessed. I am wearing this shade right here. It's called Cocoa Crush, and as you can see, just watching it on my finger, it is beaming, it is blinding, it is everything and more. I really love the formula of Colourpop eyeshadows. I have no idea how they're able to make them this good, but still maintain an affordable price. This palette does retail for only $12, so it's definitely worth checking out if you want a neutral tone palette that isn't like your typical warm tone palette. So check it out. I do quickly want to talk about another Colourpop product, and it is their FauxFreckle Pen. I have this one right here in soft brown. It is the shade I prefer over dark brown, so if you kind of follow my shade references, then soft brown would definitely be the shade I recommend. What I love most about this is that it is kind of like a brown marker, but it's not super pigmented. It definitely is more of like a sheer brown marker that creates the perfect faux freckles. What I actually love to do with this is I'll kind of just dot it all over the areas where I want to create faux freckles. Sometimes I'll put a little bit more pressure, sometimes I won't put enough pressure, just so that way I have variation in the faux freckles. And then what I'll do is I'll take my finger and then just dab it directly over top to give it more of a lived-in effect, and it looks so good. I especially love to do this on my no makeup days, my only concealer days, because it makes it look that much more natural. So let's actually talk about some cream products, because since I've been on this very natural makeup kick, I've been especially obsessed with cream products, especially these ones right here by Nude Sticks. These are called the Nudies. This one is the all over face color in the shade Hey Honey. I especially love to use this as an all over glow, so I'll put it on the highest points of my cheekbones. I'll also put it on the tip of my nose, also in the very inner corner. It really just depends what I'm going for. I just love how natural this looks on the skin. Like when it hits the light, it kind of grabs it in the best way possible, and it looks so stunning, so beautiful. It doesn't look glittery whatsoever. It just gives you that really, really beautiful wet sheen. Another product I'm obsessed with from Nude Sticks is the Nudies Matte. This is the all over bronze color in the shade Sunkiss. I love to use this on my no makeup, barely there, no foundation days, and you can actually use this as a bronzer. You can use it as a blush. I specifically love to use this as a blush color. It is just so beautiful. It's kind of like a terracotta, and once you blend it in, it just looks so incredibly natural and just a very, very flush. Like it gives you that really, really pretty flush of color. So if you guys want some really, really awesome cream products, I highly recommend looking into Nude Sticks. So more recently, I found myself going back to more old favorites. You know, that would be actually a really good video to revisit old favorites. Let me know if you guys would be into that. But I've recently started using my MAC Eye Kohl in the shade Costa Riche again. I'm wearing it on my eyes right now. What I love most about MAC Eye Kohls is that you could put them on the eyes, buff and blend them out, but when they set and they literally don't go anywhere. This MAC Eye Kohl in Costa Riche is literally the perfect brown eyeliner. I've been obsessed with brown liner recently, specifically like eye kohls or eye pencils, not necessarily liquid eyeliners, mainly because I haven't found a brown liquid eyeliner that I love. If you guys recommend one, let me know down below in the comments. But this one is just insanely gorgeous. You can use this as a liner, you can smudge it out on your lower lash line, your upper lash line, and you could also just put this all over the lid and use it as a very, very dark base for like a smoky eye. So if you are looking for a very, very good brown eyeliner, MAC Costa Riche is it. Like, look how well that blends out. Ugh, I'm so obsessed with it. I quickly just want to mention this eye curler. I do have to pick up another one because the little black grip actually fell out of this, but I use this in some of my previous videos and you guys always ask me where it's from. It's actually from Revlon. This is literally the best eyelash curler I have ever used. I did pick mine up in store of Walgreens and I'm having a really hard time linking it, but I did quickly want to mention it in today's video. If you guys are in Walgreens, definitely take a peek, take a look, because you may actually stumble across this. If I can find the link online, I will have this listed down below, but it is such a cute eyelash curler. It's literally the best. So let me just say, Rihanna literally stole my heart when she launched these lip products within Fenty Beauty, and I'm talking about the brand new Slip Shine Sheer Lipsticks. You guys know I live for a good gloss, and it's kind of like she took a gloss and put it in the form of a sheer lipstick. Like, your lips are hydrated. They are glossy and bossy. Like, she's super cute. How I like to wear these lip products is I will pair them with some kind of lip liner, let's say MAC Strip Down, with these directly over top. I actually wore this in a photo right here. Actually, that same natural, no makeup, no foundation look, and you guys went crazy. If you guys watched my last video, then you may or may not know that we're in the process of moving into our new home. So I found that I've been waking up a lot early, and the thing about me waking up early is that my face gets super, super puffy and my eyes are very, very puffy as well. So I've gotten into the habit of actually using eye gels, and I've been obsessed with these right here by Skin Iceland. These are the Hydro Cool Firming Eye Gels. It comes in an 8-pack for like 32 bucks, so very, very affordable, at least for me personally. What I love most and what's a really big selling point is that when I put them on, they're not like sliding off of my face. Also, the top of the eye gel isn't like the jelly part. It's like a very soft felt material, if that makes any sense. And I put them on and then I start doing my eye makeup. So if some of my eyeshadow falls on the eye gel, it is all good because it literally just sits on top of that really nice felt part. They add really, really nice hydration underneath my eyes. They're very, very cooling. And again, they don't slip and slide off my face as I'm doing my makeup. So huge selling point for me personally. Let's actually switch gears a little bit and talk about some hair care products. As you guys know, I'm not on my curly hair journey anymore, but I'm still trying to grow my hair longer and stronger. So I really did my due diligence and really did my research, trying to figure out which products were really going to speed up my hair growth. And I came across this shampoo and conditioner. I mentioned this in a video a few videos back, but I really wanted to use it for a longer period of time before I gave you guys my stamp of approval. And I'm talking about the Bondi Boost Holy Grail Conditioner and Shampoo. What I love most about this brand is that it is paraben, sulfate, and silicone free. They're also vegan friendly and cruelty free. The hero products in this are rosemary and peppermint, so it feels very, very cooling whenever you're washing your hair with the shampoo. There's something so incredible about using tea tree to wash your hair. It's very relaxing. It feels like I'm in the spa. I also love that this doesn't weigh my hair down by any means, and my hair always feels super squeaky clean. Also, can we talk about my hair growth this past year? Like, hello, my hair has grown a significant amount. Before, I felt like I can only ever grow my hair to like right here. So we have a substantial amount of growth, and I do believe that this contributes to that. A few more products that I've been using more consistently, especially after getting my balayage, are by Olaplex. I really love the number 3 treatment, but for some reason I cannot find it anywhere. I've also really been loving the number 6 bond smoother. This acts as a leave-in, and what I like to do is I'll wash my hair, put this in right after. I'll take take maybe about a dime size or a nickel size amount. It really just depends on your hair texture. If it's thin or thick, you kind of have to gauge what works for you. But I like to rub my palms together, work it through my ends. I don't really put it towards the scalp because it tends to weigh my hair down. Again, it acts as a leave-in, it strengthens, it moisturizes, and it also cuts down my blow dry time and reduces frizz. So I'm all about that. I live in Florida, even though my hair is a little frizzy right now, but I haven't washed it in like a week, so no judgment. Another product I love by Olaplex is the bonding oil. I love to put this in my hair right after I'm done blow drying. It gives my hair a nice shine, and I mean, who doesn't love that? Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Do I need to say more? I've used quite a bit of this. I actually have 3 backups in my collection. Do I need 3? No, probably need to give some away, but I love this so much. I love to use it as a moisturizer. I also love to use it as a priming agent right before I do my makeup. Like, this stuff is incredible. It adds the best hydration to my skin and gives me a really, really beautiful glow. If you guys have not picked this up, I highly recommend that you do so. I know it is a little pricey, but it is definitely worth the money. They also recently came out with an eye base. I am still testing that out. I'm testing the waters, but this one, the face base, this one has my stamp of approval. One thing I have to get better at is actually exfoliating my face. When I got my chemical peel, my esthetician told me that a lot of my closed comedones are a result of a lack of exfoliating. So I went back to using the Dark Angels Face and Body Cleanser, and I feel like it has cleared up a good amount of my closed comedones. Don't get me wrong, I still have some acne, as you guys can see, but back when my skin was like super duper clear, I gave all credit to this bad boy right here. This is a charcoal cleanser, so it is black, as you can see. It is a black sugar charcoal mud cleanser that's going to exfoliate, absorb excess oil, and brighten skin complexion. I guess the only pet peeve I have with this is that if you use a little bit too much, you tend to get a black residue on your face. Honestly, it was not a good situation when I first started using this. I would put way too much, get out of the shower, and I thought I was cute, and Babita was like, girl, you got a lot of black shit on your face. So definitely take your time, really wash it off, or double cleanse with like CeraVe or a gentle cleanser to get all of the residue off. But another product I've been using is this gel right here. I can't pronounce it, so I'm not even gonna try, but it is very, very similar to Different Gel. I actually thought this was Different Gel, but it is not. I do get a lot of PR sent to me, so I'm not entirely sure what the brand name of this is, but if I can find it, I'll have it listed down below. The only thing about this is that it is considered like a retinol or retinoid, so it is very, very drying on the skin. I do only use it at night, and then I follow up with a ton of moisturizer to really hydrate my skin. But this has also cleared up a lot of my closed comedones, so I definitely recommend checking out either Different Gel or this brand right here if you are struggling with the same type of acne I am. The last and final product I want to share with you guys is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This one is in the scent Vanilla. I've had this for maybe about a year, and I put a pretty big dent in it. A little bit of this stuff goes a very, very long way. It's actually a really, really nice exfoliating lip mask. When I wake up in the morning, my lips are super duper smooth, soft, and plush. So if you're looking for a really, really good lip treatment, I highly recommend this one right here by Laneige. And that is pretty much it, you guys. That concludes my August favorites. I feel like I had a really good mix of products, from makeup, skincare, to hair care. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know down below in the comments. I may just bring back my monthly favorites, but it really just depends on what you guys want to see on my channel. I know sometimes there's not much variation, but I'm hoping once we move into our new house, which is this weekend, a lot of that changes. So definitely leave your feedback, your recommendations down below, because I'm going to be uploading a lot more, at least I hope so, especially over on the vlog channel, Ashley and Ulysses. Make sure you guys check that out. Subscribe to this channel if you guys haven't already. Also, give this video a big old thumbs up and click that bell so that way YouTube will notify you when I upload. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and until next time, I'll be sure to catch you guys all on the next one. Deuces.